Eminence front. Eminence front. It's a put on. It's a put on. Hey, just reciting some Who lyrics there. We got some letters for you today. Haven't done letters in a couple days. I know you guys are jonesing for your letters. But first, Eminence front. X5. Wonder Hussy meets Bob from Cheap RV Living. Anyway, so he's setting up an interview there. Apparently, Wonder Hussy Sarah and Cheap RV Living Bob are doing an interview, and we'll have more from the interview, I guess, from Eminence Front X5 coming up soon. So can't wait for that. Lettuce, 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 lettuce. Oh yeah. Now it's time for some letters, 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 letters. Just Traveling says Williams, Arizona. That's where Aja has her camp set up, or at least had her camp set up for everybody headed south. Williams, Arizona gets an average of 74 inches of snow in the winter. So yeah, I can understand why a lot of these nomads do not want to be spending much time there in the winter. Head south and to lower elevations where it's warmer. Hank Amarillo says, I wouldn't call what Mikey does traveling. It's more like he drifts and squats in parking lots for weeks on end. Armored Up says, Cece. I wonder who that is. Anyway, I think it's that lady we don't talk about anymore. She has turned her comments back on again. What goes around comes around. First she says she's getting off YouTube, she's done with it, and then she slowly comes back, but turns her comments off. Now she turns her comments back on. You know, she's going to scrub the comments. They're all going to go get scrubbed before they get shown anyway, so they'll be 100% positive, but I don't know. And now she's back on the road, allegedly, and so she was off and on, and it just goes around in a big giant circle, and that's all that's going to ever happen. JD Slicker Outdoors says, you know the competition in the nomad space is getting lame and stagnant when washed up celebrities like Tom Green are now stepping in to make a buck. I don't know, man. Tom says, time rolls on. Welcome to November. Have a great month. I deserve it. Aw, thank you, Tom. A coin toss election says, something tells me that a few of these nomads are going to have tax issues with these live chats. Nomads like you know who and you know who and you know who, which I'm not going to mention. People watching can be keeping track of all the money you're making. You know, it's up there. I don't know. Although we do see like Foresty Forest took down his live chat, you know, right after it's done. So I guess you can't add it up. But that's the truth. You know, YouTube does. When you get, you know, all that money you get in a live chat, they, you know, that is added to your AdSense revenue for the next month, and then you get that paid to you electronically on the 21st. You know, so if you made money, say on the 30th of October on a super chat, that'll get added to your AdSense revenue for November, and then you'll get that November payment on the 21st or 20th. I think it's the 23rd this year, because usually if the 21st is a weekend, it comes the next weekday. Anyway. But yeah, they do. I do believe YouTube does send you out a 1099 that gets also sent to the IRS. I don't know what they do in Canada. They probably have something they send out to the Canadian tax authorities. But yeah, that's income, and you got to report it, and you got to pay tax on it. And if you make a lot of money and go the whole chunk of the year without paying tax on it, it's going to catch up to you. We got news here. I did not watch Bob Wells' latest live stream, but apparently S.J. Bach did. Bob Wells said on a live stream that the HOWA, Homes on Wheels Alliance Board of Directors, has voted to not hold the RTR this year. Okay, so that basically means those seminars and other stuff that Bob has in Quartzsite, Arizona, the second or third week, isn't it? The third to fourth week of January will not be happening this year. However, they will be doing a virtual RTR that you can watch online, and people will still be camping in the Quartzsite area in January, in December, and even in November. We already got people down there now. So, you know, you can still go to meet with your friends, do your own things. You know, I presume that the BLM and all that other stuff, the Bureau of Land Management, will be doing, you know, allowing you to camp there through, you know, the winter but don't look for an official RTR this year. And that could be it. That may be the end of the RTR. I think it was getting too big for Bob to handle. So, yeah, I don't know. I was trying to, I was mentioning Ontario this morning, the Canadian province, and then I accidentally said Ontario, California. And there is an Ontario, California. Beautiful Ontario, California, writes Sober Nomad. A phrase never uttered before today. Aww. Chris Seliga says Simon, Foresty Forest, said on his live stream yesterday, even though he just got a new transmission on a rebuilt or a rebuilt one on his Chevy minivan there, he's looking to eventually get himself a new minivan soon, probably a Toyota Sienna, which has all-wheel drive, and then he wants to get a lift kit on it to raise the clearance so he can do more off-roading with it and go places that he couldn't go before. As for land, someone asked him that, and he said, I guess buying land, he said that he doesn't have enough money to do that yet, whatever that means. Well, I don't know. So, I think Foresty Forest Simon does have some budgetary issues coming up that he wants to fund. He wants to fund a new vehicle and maybe some land, so I think that's why he's throwing in the super chats now. So we've seen him do a couple already, and he did one yesterday, Saturday morning, and got quite a lot of dough thrown at him. But you got to realize too, YouTube takes 30% of that. So YouTube does quite a score on that. So if you want to send Foresty Forest money that he's going to have 100% of, mail him a check or stuff cash in an envelope. But I don't know if he accepts that or not. But or PayPal even. PayPal only takes like 3%. But Super Chat, yeah, and Patreon I think takes a good 30% too. So I don't know. And finally, Ether Bunny says, in a previous life, Ross used his terrific computer skills, that's Rossi Poo, to make a living. So it's a little confusing to me as to why he can't get work and some money to fix up the van. I don't know. You got computer skills. You can often take those on the road. And if you got website design or whatever, you can do that from your vehicle as long as you got an internet connection. I don't know. You wonder why Ross is not, doing something on the side to make a little money there if he's got those skills. Anyway, I don't know, man. They're just, a lot of these folks have great mysteries. Toonsy says, Tom Green is a millionaire. There's no risk in what he's doing. I like watching broke nomads such as you know who. I'm not going to mention that. You know who. The mobile guy. I had that funny feeling when I'm watching Tom. He has a beautiful vehicle. He doesn't look like he's short of money. It looks like he has a production crew with him. There's 5 other vehicles following him wherever he's going, Tom Green. And I got that impression that he's not out there by himself. It's a little too highly produced for that. And there's probably a whole production crew following him around. And he's got a beautiful van there. Anyway, one of those really nice ones. So I don't know, man. We'll see. All right, folks, that ought to do it for Letters. 1st of November, 2020. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I will talk to you later. Blogging.
Holiday troll. Holiday troll.